Colorado Car Dude here with another quick video. I just wanted to share this with you because we keep running into it time and time again, especially recently as it's hail season here in Colorado. So we've been getting into quite a few hailstorms and causing a lot of damage to a lot of people's vehicles. One of the things I want to talk to you today about is just not buying hail damaged vehicles. I know people think that because the dealers have these incredible hail sales, you know, minor dents, big savings. Don't do it. Just had a customer come in today, brand new CRV, 2018 CRV, just purchased it. Thought he got a great deal on it. He got about $5,000 off of the purchase price of the vehicle. Brand new vehicle. Thought he was going to come out on top. Brought it to us. We took a look at it. He's got about $12,000 in damage. Well, the problem is he saved the $5,000. Well, if he goes to sell it now, nobody's going to give him what he paid for it. It's just not going to happen, plain and simple. Anyone's going to look at it and see the hail damage and not want to buy it for one. And then for two, when you get it estimated, it has twice as much hail damage in the cost to repair it than what he saved. So these dealers aren't going to screw themselves on a hail sale. Just keep that in mind. Like, dealerships do not take losses typically. That's not their goal. Their goal is to make money. And the only way they do that is by taking advantage of people a lot of times. So if you have a vehicle that has hail damage on it, you know, you might want to get it estimated and see. A lot of times in trade-in, they'll ding you too. You may have $2,000 in hail damage and they'll deduct $5,000 off the value of the vehicle. I've seen that too. So they kind of screw you on both ends typically. But if you're going to buy a new vehicle that has that hail already on it, it's a wise idea to get it estimated. Take it to a PDR shop, take it to somebody who knows what they're doing, and get it estimated first. Chances are these dealerships are going to come out ahead because they're going to just cash the check from the insurance company, and if they have $10,000 in damage on each vehicle, they're just going to cash that check, and then they're going to knock half of that off the value of it and sell it to some sucker. Well, a lot of you people, you're not going to want to buy a $35,000 car and that has $12,000 in hail damage on it, because you're probably going to want to get it fixed, and then you're going to feel shafted when they give you half that in a deduction. So something to keep in mind. Don't fall for it. You know, people think that it's just such a good deal and there's so much in savings. That's just not the case. If it's an older vehicle that's got a bunch of hail damage and it's beat on it, you know, and you don't care, well, you might be able to save a few bucks, but chances are the savings they're going to give you is not going to be what it actually costs to repair the vehicle. So, and then on the other hand, we've seen a lot of vehicles coming in that have a bunch of damage, and the insurance companies are not estimating them correctly. You know, they're not looking at the vehicle when it's clean, they're not looking at it in the proper lighting, or they're just not even estimating it correctly. We had a customer come in that their check from the insurance company is a third of the value to fix the vehicle. So I know a lot of these companies are just hoping that you're going to take the money and run, which a lot of people do, but certainly double check everything. We had an adjuster today that admitted that, well, I didn't even look at the roof. Well, the roof had another $3,000 in damage. So if they cut you that check and you cash it, it's fair game. You acknowledge that and you just took a huge hit. So something to keep in mind. If you're going to get your vehicle checked out by the insurance company, make sure it's clean. Make sure you can kind of get it into a good light where they can see it, and by that I mean usually shaded areas. If they don't have a PDR light, they're probably not going to accurately estimate it, along with all the moldings and stuff like that they typically forget. So a couple things to keep in mind if you got hail recently. Don't take the insurance company's word for the value of the damage, because they don't know truly what it costs to fix. And also, don't buy a hail damaged car, because chances are the savings on it aren't even going to be enough to fix the car 9 out of 10 times. So hopefully this helps somebody out there. If it saves somebody from getting completely shafted by a dealership, I'm happy. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, throw them below. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there's anything else you have questions on, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.